Hey yo, GOAT format players, it's Skill Brown Magician here, and I'm back with the 800 sub special profile. Shoutouts to each and every single one of you subs. We are actually up at like 934 subs the last time I checked. So shoutouts to all of you guys. We're well past 800 and I got a couple profiles that I gotta make up to you guys. So this first one, it is Blue Eyes White Dragon Turbo. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. This is one that I've had built in real life for a while. You gotta have the 3 copies of the structure deck Kaiba Blue Eyes White Dragon, heavily played, but they're perfect for an 800 sub special profile. Let me get these in the camera here. I don't know if I'm doing them justice. I'm kind of at a weird angle myself, but there we go. Anyways, okay, enough of looking at this shiny cardboard. We have Triple Fusilier Dragon, the dual mode beast. His effect reads, this card can be normal summoned or set without tribute. In that case, the original attack and defense of this become halved. It would become 1400 attack and 1000 defense when it's normal summoned, but it has its 7 stars. When you combine this with Metamorphosis, you are able to get into King Dragoon, who's a level 7 fusion monster, and his effect makes it so dragon monsters can't be targeted with card effects, whether that's spells, traps, monster effects. Also, you can special summon 1 dragon monster from your hand. So if you can get into King Dragoon, you are able to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from hand. So that is why this is Blue Eyes White Dragon Turbo. Also, we have Triple Shining Angel. The reason that we're running Triple Shining Angel is because we are trying to turbo into our soul copy of Kaiba Man. His effect is you contribute this face-up card and special summon 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand. Yeah, it's straight up Kaiba Man, and he's like dressed up as Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is hilarious. And yeah, so Triple Shining Angel can get you into Kaiba Man, allows you to special summon Blue Eyes from your hand. That is if you do not have your Fusilier Metamorphosis play available to you. Obviously, Triple Shining Angel merits that you have BEWD Warrior Lady. Just one of the, that's like the best special summon off of Shining Angel. Then we're running triple copy of Magician of Faith. And we're running so many copies because we have triple Metamorphosis. So we are combining Magician of Faith, allowing Magician of Faith Metamorphosis plays into Thousand Eyes Restrict, and we also have our 1 copy of Sinister Serpent. So this is adding to our Metamorphosis fodder. We have Tsukiyomi to help with our Magician of Fates, our triple copies. Also helps with Fusilier, because Fusilier, if you normal summon him, yes, his attack and defense is halved, but when he's flipped down with Tsukiyomi, it resets his stats. So you could bring him back up to his original attack of 2,800 and 1,400 defense. So Tsukiyomi also really pairs well with Fusilier. Also pairs well with, obviously, Thousand Eyes Restrict. So Tsukiyomi, really good in the deck. We're running Sangan to get into Tsukiyomi, get into Sinister Serpent, obviously, Magician of Faith, BEWD Warrior Lady, Shining Angel, ton of targets. Then just some staples. We have Tribe Infecting Virus, plenty of targets with this. Triple Blue Eyes White Dragon, totally okay to pitch Blue Eyes with Tribe Infecting Virus, rerun spells and traps that help with our special summons. So Tribe is good for this deck. Breaker, the Magical Warrior, of course, just really good card. I love these like common rare ones, or the ones with the foil. And then of course BLS. Really quickly, we have Pot of Greed, Graceful, Card Destruction, because We have so many blue eyes white dragons, you don't want to be stuck with them. We have MST and Heavy Storm. Premature Burial. We don't mind pitching our blue eyes white dragons or Fusiliers. We don't mind if those hit graveyard because we have Premature Burial. Snatch Steal, of course. Double creature swap. This is super strong with our triple shining angels, our Tsukiyomi, our Sengen, our Sinister Serpent, our flipped Magician of Faith. There's just a lot of cards that work well with creature swap. We have triple Metamorphosis. I don't feel the need to play double knock. You could switch out the swap if you wanted to for knock. I just decided to go with triple Metamorphosis to get into Thousand Eyes Restrict. I know you're trying to get into King Dragoon, but yeah, a lot of times you'll have Thousand Eyes Restrict too. You just have so much fodder for it. So yeah, I felt like because I have Thousand Eyes Restrict, I feel a little bit safer knowing that I have so many different ways of getting rid of face down and like flip effect monsters. So yeah, triple Metamorphosis. We are running the Spice in My Body as a shield. This is just really powerful in a King Dragoon deck because one of the few outs that they have for King Dragoon lock, where you have King Dragoon and like Blue Eyes White Dragon in this deck, the only way they're getting rid of your dragons is by battle, or if they have Tribe Infecting Virus, if they have Mirror Force, if they have Torrential, things that don't target but still destroy. So if you have My Body as shield, you can activate this, pay the 1500, and then you dodge one of their few outs in the deck. So this is really powerful, and the fact that it's a quick play spell, you can hold it in hand, and then if they drop their Mirror Force or if they drop a Torrential, it's not even telegraphed that you have a My Body as a shield. So yeah, really like this card. We run Book of Moon. This pairs well with the triple Magician of Faith. Obviously, Thousand Eyes Restrict also works with Fusilier. All of those plays are available to us. Also can be used during your opponent's turn because yes, we are running 3 copies of Royal Decree. Royal Decree with King Dragoon is just, it gets rid of a lot of their outs. It gets rid of a ton of their outs. Yeah, getting rid of Mirror Force, getting rid of Torrential, getting rid of like Gravity Bind. There's just so many cards that with Royal Decree, it allows your dragons to swing in. So triple Royal Decree, and then we run Call the Haunted. I mentioned how we have Premature and Call the Haunted to really help with their special summons. Having a Blue Eyes in graveyard, it could be beneficial to us if we draw either one of those. Then we have Mirror Force and Ring to round out our trap lineup. I think you could get away with 2 Royal Decree because you do have King Dragoon. I think you could get away with 2. I think having 6 traps, 3 of them Royal Decree, that could get a little dicey. But yeah, I think if you wanted to, you could swap out one of the decrees and you could maybe put in a duo. I don't have a duo for my real life decks, but yeah, that's definitely an option. Yeah, just to kind of talk about this, obviously the line that you want to get into is you have your Fusilier and you're able to get your Metamorphosis play, and once you're able to do that, the best is, I think you can, okay, good. You could see this on the camera. You get your King Dragoon. This goes to your graveyard. And then now you're able to special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon from hand. And if you back this up with a Royal Decree, good luck with that. That is going to be really difficult to play against. So yeah, that is kind of like the lock. This is like the turbo way of getting into Blue Eyes White Dragon. Obviously, if you don't have Metamorphosis and Fusilier, just having any of your copies of Shining Angel can also help you, because those can all get you Kaiba Man, and that allows you to special summon from hand as well. You tribute him and then you could special summon Blue Eyes. So like if they crash into your Shining Angel, and then during their main phase 2, there's nothing they can do about Kaiba Man. They only had one monster to attack with. You could just summon him out. They end their turn. Boom, you go into your turn, tribute him off, special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. You still have your normal summon. So there's a ton of ways to get into Blue Eyes. We have triple Shining Angel going into Kaiba Man. We also have our Fusilier Metamorphosis to get into King Dragoon. And then also, I'm just really comboing off here and showing you all the ways. I feel like I'm a Blue Eyes salesman. We have Call of the Haunted and Premature Burial. All these different ways to get into Blue Eyes. Obviously, Card Destruction, Graceful Charity, having Tribe. Those all pair well with Call of the Haunted, Premature Burial. So yeah, just like a ton of ways to get into Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yes, there's times where this deck can kind of brick, but you're playing a lot of cards that are good by themselves. Like Triple Magician of Faith, that by itself is really good. I mean, I was playing and I flipped I dropped Heavy Storm, flipped Magician of Faith, got Heavy Storm back again, Heavy Stormed again. You know, like just that alone, having a Magician of Faith in your deck is really strong. Having so many different level 1s and then level 7s to work with Metamorphosis. I know I'm not playing Scapegoats, but because I have triple Fusilier, triple Magician of Faith, Sinister Serpent, I do have a lot of options for Metamorphosis. Yeah, I think the spice with Creature Swap, that's a nice one. That could be really annoying, really beneficial for us as well. Yeah, I don't know. I like this deck. You know, being able to have Tsukiyomi and have those interesting interactions with Fusilier. There's just like cool combos, cool kind of niche combos that you get to pull off with this deck. And like the cards by themselves, they're pretty good. I know Shining Angel, it's not as popular anymore, but hey, it'll do for a deck like this, especially with the theme of trying to turbo out Blue Eyes. So yeah, this is a profile that I really like to run in real life. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I think there's some things that could be improved for sure. I think I've mentioned this before. I just don't have access to the entire card pool like I do on Dueling Book. So that's why some of my choices are limited, or you might think, why is he skipping out on Duo? Or, you know, I don't know, I'm blanking on certain other cards. Like, I don't even have Gravekeeper's. I don't even have Gravekeeper Spy, which is like crazy. I need Gravekeeper Spy. So I'm missing like a lot of basic cards. So if you're wondering why some of the choices may be off, it's because a little more limited in real life. But anyways, enough rambling. I owe you guys some profiles. I know I missed last week, so I'm going to post another profile for this week. I'm going to record another one right after this. So I appreciate all of you guys, all 934 of you and counting. I appreciate it. We love GOAT format here. I love showing off the spice. I feel like it's nice to see decks that have a little bit something extra to them, still combos, still competitive. You know, it's not going to be a straight tournament winner for you, but it can play competitively considering what it is. So I hope you guys enjoy, and until I see you in the next one, take care. Peace.